Phantom sense experiences can be encountered in virtual environments. The diverse board of phantom sense experiences that can be encountered in virtual environment can be broadly classified and divided into the following categories: tactile-related experiences. Experiences of feeling the softness or roughness of a surface, like feathers, grass, metal, or wood, on your fingertips as if they were actually touching you. These occur when visual information combines with pre-perceptive feedback. Cryoceptive. Temperature, hot-cold related experiences. Experiences of feeling feet on the back of your hand when you see flames of lava, or chilling cold around your ankles when you see snow or ice. These can happen because of virtual stimuli merging with the pre-perceptive and vestibular cues, and the brain predicts temperature changes based on sight alone, activating the somatosensory cortex. Vestibular-related experiences. Experience a loss of balance, like feeling your body lurch forward when looking down from a high place, or sense of motion in your legs when you run or cycle in VR, even though you're not actually moving. These arise from integration errors amongst visual, vestibular, and pre-perceptive senses. Proprioceptive senses. Pressure pain related experiences. Experiences of pressure as if a sword, weapon, or heavy object is pressing down on you, or pain as if stabbed by a sharp object. You might perceive the hardness and weight of a metal object as if it were real, or feel tingling, knife-like sensation grazing the back of your hand. Olfactory smell-related experiences. Experience of imagining the scent of freshly baked bread in a virtual cafe, or perceiving pine or earthly aromas in a restaurant. Gustatory, taste-related experiences. Experiences of imagining a bitter or sweet taste on your tongue simply by mimicking the action of drinking or eating in a virtual bar. Phantom sense elicitation methods, mechanisms, and experimental examples. Integration errors of vision, proprioception, and vestibular sense. The brain integrates vision, proprioception, and vestibular input to judge what my body is feeling. In VR, only visual information is available with no physical contact, yet proprioceptive and vestibular cues from hand and head movements combine so the brain interprets a real touch has occurred. The rubber hand experiment, that's a classic reference point. When a participant's real hand is hidden and the rubber hand is in view, is stroked simultaneously, brain feels like the rubber hand is my own. In VR, seeing a virtual object moving one hand makes the brain interpret touch occurred here, causing the illusion. Phantom limb case. Phantom limb sensations. Feeling touch or pain in an amputated limb arise because the brain perceives the missing limb still exists and activates the somatosensory cortex. In VR, the brain misinterprets avatar clothing or terrain as connected to my body, creating tactile illusions. Predictive mechanism of the brain. Brain predicts upcoming tactile sensations based on past experience. For example, if you remember walking on snow, seeing a snowy landscape in VR triggers a prediction, my feet will be cold, activating this somatosensory cortex to produce the illusion. Doesn't work like that for me, but okay. This is more of an overview between all the different types of experiences people have. Individual difference factors. The extent and type of phantom sense manifestation greatly vary between individuals. People with lower tactile threshold can perceive tiny virtual particles more easily as if they were real touches. Immersion or attention. In a VR environment, the higher level of immersion, the more brain trusts visual information, making phantom sense more pronounced. On the other hand, when one is fatigued or distracted, sensitivity diminishes or is not perceived. Psychological and emotional state. When anxiety or fear is high, vestibular and pain-related experiences become stronger. For example, in a VR scenario on the high building rooftop, Vestibular illusions become more intense. For me, it's, yeah, no, not getting into that right now. Experience and learning effects. The more VR experience someone has, or if they've tried similar sensatory experiments like the rubber hand illusion, the more easily they recognize phantom sense, and the illusion is reinforced through repeated experiences. Regularly train and record your experiences to create your own phantom sense profile. Over time, you can objectively identify your unique response patterns, noticing which materials or environments produce stronger sensations. Walk slowly through the same area multiple times, gradually changing the speed of your hand movements or your visual focus. This process stimulates the brain predictive mechanisms, making the illusory sensations clearer. Also, since the sensitivity can vary depending on fatigue, immersion level, and psychological state, try various conditions in recording which situation you feel the strongest sensations. Yeah, like how I feel like I'm getting kicked in the back whenever I try to curl up and lay down while not doing well mentally. Yeah. Toxic shame. Kicked while I'm down. Many people say that phantom sense first manifests when they spend a long time in front of a mirror, repeatedly observing someone petting their head or stroking. If you came with a friend facing a mirror and petting each other's hands can be a good way to example phantom sense together. I'd like that you're using inaccuracy, but that can also imply different contexts. When I went through here, since I'm on dusky mode, I just basically put my face in it. Because that's where I have the most phantom sense currently. Eh. I don't even know what that feels like. Wax, shower. Bread. Been around coffee enough. Haven't really had any personally. Yeah, don't like it. And voila. This is this world and my experiences with it. I got launched across the room. Damn. And from Freya to me. See y'all later. Bye.